This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out towards the right wing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out to the right. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bebeto, he's got a shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. And this is Messi.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Van Basten. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely, now then. Fernandez, and it's made its way to him. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He's in a great position here. He's found a way through.
Great feat, that.
Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. How do you look back on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Van Basten charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Danny Vivian.
Minutes has been indicated.
Robertson. It's a searching pass. And this is Neymar. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Coming on to replace him.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's having a shot! Fantastic from Fernandez! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly made things interesting. It's Van Basten!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. And he's picked it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scores! Messi. Good ball, good take. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Fernandez. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He shifted it to the flank. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement. Opts to play it back. Mbappe! That's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. White. Messi. Danny Vivian cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 1
Well,
minute
that
added
might
time.
be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain
What are your
from
thoughts on
parking
today's game
outside
then,
the
Jim?
stadium.
Barcelona
Thank you
certainly
very much
had
for your
some good
cooperation.
moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. One point needed to secure promotion on the final day. It sounds simple, but as we all know, football is often anything but. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And again! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Dembele! He's found a way through. Dembele! And he thumps it clear. Messi going vertical. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No goals as yet. Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He won't be happy with that one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Somewhat off target. That's a throw. Rudiger. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vardiol. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Tries to get it clear. Tries from distance. Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound... Applies the finish! Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Has a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Scholes clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi calmly anticipates. Ricky Puig. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's Bebeto. And this is Van Basten. Neymar. That has been knocked clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello, attendees.
The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Now it's Dembele. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Burak Yilmaz. They've got a corner here. Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. Barcelona with another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Punched away. Now that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Just about up to the hour now. Stood up well to him there. And they've got rid. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And this is Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Yilmaz! They've got to be quick to recover this. Has a look and place it forward.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Short changes him with that pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Burak Yilmaz. Yilmaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's hoisted clear. And he's only too happy to... And he's decided to go for it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
Please be made aware that smoking
What are
is
your thoughts on
only
today's game
permitted
then,
in
Jim?
designated
What a
areas
game,
within
what a
these grounds.
performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And this is Van Basten. He's going for goal! And he's managed to get rid. It's come to nothing. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Van Basten. Oh, it's Bebeto. Knocks it out wide. Guardiola receives it in a wide position.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Messi with the short one. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Messi. He can run onto that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep.
Vinicius Junior! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Oh, good spread. Bebeto. Serginho. That pass has been well intercepted. Ruben Neves. Threads one in. Good take, and is he in? Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That is good alertness. Messi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Van Basten.
And we're off again.
Messi.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe. Substitution taking
Swung
place.
over. That has not gone well. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe! And this is Bebeto. Oh, important interception. Oh, super ball. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well,
He's having a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
it's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
So it's going to be another corner. Brazil have their second corner now. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Ronaldo gets into some space. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
So, third corner of the game. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Ruben Neves, nicely spread. Just 5 minutes left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Bebeto.
There will be 3 minutes at
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland is onto this. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Park Ji-sung. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. And that should get the job done. Can he get it through?
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Caceres makes the interception. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That pass isn't the best. Marquinhos. Kukçu. That is ended up in no man's land.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's onside! That's really well cleared. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Van Basten, and this is Bebeto. Defending was strong and firm. Van Dijk. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
So that was the first half.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Bebeto. Number 21.
And the action is back on the way.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's through, now is he in? Time and again. Haaland!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. That's just playing it safe and simple.
nicely intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Knocks it into space. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's found a way through, and it's made chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Van Basten. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a cute ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass is just off target. And PUBG Sum! Oh, brilliant from PUBG Sum! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Lovely, now then. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
This is a hard one to take.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Roblox yet to enter the ring. Making her way down his park. Look,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. That's a decent clearance. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Van Basten! Costa Corta. Caught offside that time. Threads one in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bebeto. And this is Van Basten. That's really well cleared. Neymar. Oh, good spread. Sané. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Still goalless at the moment. And he's well positioned here. And that was very necessary. Costa Corta. Bebeto. 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's looking wide. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Corta gets good distance on it. And it's Skull. He's gone for goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Bebeto. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. McAllister. He's picked his way through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic
And we
to be
are
heavy
up to the
after
break.
the final whistle
Barcelona
today.
ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Rudiger. Coming on the field is
Whistle
Number
goes,
23,
and we start the second
Adams.
half.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Looking to play him in. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Ruben Neves. Taken back almost at once. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. That ball looks a good one. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's heaved it away. Has a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's put and a chance! He scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Adams gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. And it's been played through. Pickford gets it clear. McAllister. Oh, that was vital. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, this is a great position. Hazard. This looks promising.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14.
Barcelona
Sane.
with the corner. They're first.
Number 7. Mbappe. Number 13. Hazard.
Pickford breathes a
Number
sigh of relief
15.
as he gets his hands on the ball.
Chouameni. Coming on the
Barcelona
field.
clearly have been
Number
instructed to
6.
kill this off.
Olise.
Offence is the best
Number
form of
20.
defence.
Neymar. Number 21.
Could be danger here.
Vinicius Junior. Number 41. Rice.
Nicely aimed pass. Van Basten. And Shevchenko!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That has been cut short. Shifted it to the flank. And it's McAllister.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation
has
mode.
been indicated.
And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And if you do have a chance
How do you look
today,
back on the
please
game
take
then,
some
Jim?
time out
Look,
to
I
give your
think a draw
support to
might
our
have been a
better
much fairer
stadium
result
club.
today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And it's Petit. Mohamed Salah.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Batistuta. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rodri. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read. Barcelona so far providing no real... Petit! And he's straight offside. Messi. Liverpool are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Out towards the flank. No, it's come to nothing. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Well, they've got it again. Played out to the right. Mohamed Salah plays it in low. He's having a shot! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Petit. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Petit. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there's the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bebeto. Oh, well measured. Oh, what a shot at goal! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind a simply...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please
take this review the first half.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution.
Barcelona kick off the second half. And here's Mbappe, just eases him off the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Petit. Now, can they get him away? He's had it taken off him. Throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bellingham. Petit. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well timed, excellent interception. Played up towards the front line. Oh, just skips past his man. Petit. Rodri. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! They've done it! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shevchenko. He's chosen to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out to the right. Mbappe! Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Bernardo Silva. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cafu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the pass is intercepted. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Hello,
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already... And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Just the goal, and Bebeto! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we... Lewandowski! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. Van Dijk stood his ground strongly. Tries from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Mbappe! And he thumps it clear. Crosses it in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? And this is Van Basten. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Van Dijk. Taken back almost at once. Zirkzee, he's picked his way through. Zirkzee unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found the way through, and this is Van Basten. And he's heaved it away. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in. Foden.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Shifted it to the flank. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's managed to get rid. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi, big chance! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Diogo Dalot. Shot could be on, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the shot! Oh, he's picked, and again! Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Kamavic. Bullish header! In for the pieces! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Van Basten. Number 4, Bebeto. Number 21, Messi. Number 20,
Haaland,
Neymar.
and he's
Number
had it!
10, Scholes.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Shevchenko. Number
Challenge just a
13,
bit on the firm side.
Erling Haaland.
And
Number
Shevchenko.
Mbappe.
Oh, that's a foul in a
Number
dangerous
11,
area.
Hazard. Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer.
No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the...
Ruben Neves! Superb by Neves! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Lewandowski.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes.
And Shevchenko! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
And now, please
Ruben
turn
Neves
towards the
claiming the
screen
man of the
for a
match
special
award,
presentation
and there is
featuring
very
our
little
guest
room for
performance
argument.
today.
Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. White making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Messi gets through on his own. And it's Szoboszlai. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Lewandowski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Van Basten.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Van Basten. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice. And Bebeto! Oh, what a big... Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is Messi. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
White is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
What a throw in. Messi. Bebeto. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Bebeto. Coming on the field.
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 5, Mbappe.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Szoboszlai, and it's Messi. Looking for the run, and he's onside, and he's managed to get free. And that has put paid to that. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Foden. Now he's got space here. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, he's bustling through here. Van Basten! Well, there's the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for options for movement. And this is Lewandowski. He is through here. Backward it goes. Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Chance! And yes, it's there! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
After 76
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitutions taking place.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
The final whistle today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw it.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe! Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. Messi. Quarter of an hour played. Pass somewhat off target. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Beckham. Back into the middle. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Bellingham.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Maradona. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Maradona. Scholes. Neymar. Scholes. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham. And it's Bellingham. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good stretch. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Danger averted for now. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Van Bouten. Beckham. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Bebeto. Number 22.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 21. Messi.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Now it's Van Basten.
Mbappe.
Looking for the run. Mbappe. Jordan Henderson. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it out wide. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Beckham. Now Costa Curta. Guardiola calmly anticipates. And it's Maradona. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. They want to be quick to recover this. Serginho. Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Van Basten. It's played through for him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Out towards the flank. Barcelona finding their passes.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well read, nice interception. By Leverkusen, looking to pass their way through. Scholes. Beckham. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And now, please turn towards the screen.
We look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.